Oh, hello, hello, hello. Dun da da. Main. Do I get the sound? Let me see here. Hmm. Of course, this is going to 50%. I may have to back out and come back in. But no, first looks like the volume's showing up. So let's see. Just a little bit ago, I got through. I did a little update stream. Let's see if I can keep from actually jackknifing. Just want to put this back. Let me see, where do I need to work on next? I may be doing this stuff over here. Can drive across this because I don't have anything there. There's still some more trees that I need to cut down right here on this edge. So, let's see. Got that. I need to switch to the left. It's not going to pick those up yet. Okay, well, anyway, there's that. Now, the harvester, we'll just get back to finish harvesting the corn. Make some more TMR. Continue to work on feeding the animals. Is that wide enough to get all that? Probably gonna miss a few. Okay, let me change the view some. If the game volume is too loud, I apologize. I don't have YouTube pulled up on a tablet or another screen or anything to where I can monitor the sound for it. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Trying to do that right there. Yeah. I think that right there is about how I like to have my view. So normally I wouldn't do this, but for some reason that's bugging me right now. Hope everybody's having a good day. Da, 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 da. Yeah, so I can't quite decide what my next when I get done with this challenge. I can't quite decide. I want to do there's a zombie challenge, a zombie apocalypse challenge is what it's called. It involves, you roll the dice, like when you go to sell your crops, you roll your dice, and if you roll a certain number, you either lose your crops, kind of like saying that the zombies, destroyed your trailer with your crops in it, kind of thing. Or you may have, they attacked you, but you fought them off, and you only lose like half of your like half of your crop, that kind of thing. So, pipe out. The you have to build a compound, and you can't come out of the compound after 6 p.m. Of course, you sleep during the night or whatever, and you get up. I'm not sure how early. I would imagine daylight, whatever. But I don't think it was ever said exactly like what time of the morning you could leave the compound. And then there's some things that I'm not sure about as far as like once you build your compound, can you build fields and stuff outside the compound, that kind of thing. So looks like I'm gonna have to get some silage done up before long. Let me see. I'm closer to this side, so we will just continue on right here instead of driving all the way around. Whoa, helps if I lower it and turn it back on. Whoops. Let's see, how close can we get here? Now I have a GPS equipped to this, but this field is not straight. It's not a square field, so I've not been using the GPS. It would have probably been a benefit, but I just felt like I would continue to follow the outside line of the field. So 1 stalk. One stalk. And I feel like that light is too much light on my hand. Let me get ooh, right on top of the pipe. Check that out. Let me see, will that stretch? Let me see if I can pull this off. Up. See how the light does now. A little tone down a little bit, I guess. Missy B slurry pit I've added. Let's see, the fill silo there, the green vault, whatever you want to call it. I've only used that one time, but I put it on the map when I bought my first cow. I didn't have any crops or anything, but I wanted to see how it was going to make me feed the animals, see if it was going to be a parallel feed or not. And yeah, that's the only time that I've ever used that. I don't buy my crops to feed my animals unless it's when I'm first starting out. Sometimes it is cheaper to Um, Sometimes it is cheaper to um, sometimes it is cheaper. Well, and it may be all the time. Um, um, Cheaper to buy the feed for your animals as opposed to just taking and growing the crops for them. They say I've heard people say that it's it's cheaper to buy your feed, like grow your crops and sell them, and then buy your feed, and you will make more money. So I'm not sure if that's true or not, but yeah, it's just one of those things for me. Now, I'm not sure. Trying to get away with doing the. Let's see. I'm trying to get away with using the controller. Now, what I'm not sure about. See, I need to do stuff. So it looks like to me this is where I need to use the controller, make it better. So if I come out if I'm on the front porch, right, I can see my farm for the most part. The thought with that side over there is that I would probably come out to about right here in real life, if this was a real life farm. So I'm curious as to what's going to look the best as far as the trees that I cut out. And I think miscellaneous. You know what? I'll mark it the way I normally do. So I'm thinking that the trees that need to come out need to be straight down through there. I'm thinking that's what I need. Oh, and I just took part of the field. Well, I'll have to fix that with a plow if I fix it. So yeah, the trees that will be on that path right there. Look at the animation. Animation is still going on with the tracks. That doesn't always happen, so I'm not concerned with it. Helps if I turn it on. Let's see, need to angle it a little bit because it's going uphill, and they're probably they may roll down on me, but we'll see. I'm not a logger. I don't like logging. I tell people that. Here lately I've done a lot of it just because of the challenges and stuff. I do enjoy using the equipment, both the joysticks that I have bought and the in-game equipment. But as far as logging itself, I find it to be a little boring and not my preference. So this would not be how things would be done in real life. but it keeps me from buying a bunch of different types of tools and equipment. And with me doing this by myself, this is how I choose to do it. So it works for me. Now, let's go on up here. The truck, the truck's not gonna make it up this hill. So what I do when I go to pick it up, I drive around to the top and come down the hill. It will make it up the driveway. I don't think I've done it with as big a load as I have on the truck right now, but I know with it being empty, it will. So let's see. Well, wrong one. Bring that back a little bit up. Come on. You can do it. I got faith in you. Another thing that I think would be cool with FS22 is, like, I don't know if you've noticed, but my camera changed. Like, the camera is staying on one plane. It does not change the angle when the vehicle changes angle. If you look right now, the cab, the supports around the window, the framing is angled one way, and like the camera's not moving. Like, I wish that it would move. I wish that it wouldn't move like that. Like if the come on, cut it. I wish that the camera would move. Like with your head, like how your head moves, I guess, as far as the angle. See, like I have to, if I want to look straight again, I have to adjust that, and this will be the last one. Should be the last one. We'll just go ahead and back down and put it with the other wood. I think I may have gone up on a tree stump right there. It's kind of weird to be seeing it at that type of angle. Jesus is mine. Why am I hung up on it? It's gotta be a tree stump. Let's just push this down all the way I can. Let's try and keep it from rolling. That might help me. Yeah, there's gotta be a tree stump there that was getting hung up on. Yeah, a little tall one there. Alright, let's try and go this way. Try and do this one more time. All I want is I'm just trying to push this over. I'm probably going to make a bigger mess than what it is. I could probably, with me not being I'm not used to this type of stuff, so there's probably an easier way of doing this, or it might be making this more difficult than what it is. It doesn't, see what I was talking about? Like you move, you adjust it, and then the angle of your vehicle or your equipment, whatever, changes. I think the game should change with it. That was my fault for swinging to the right like that. I turned the joystick the wrong way. Still getting used to the controls. I feel like I'm doing halfway decent, but let's see that piece right there. I want to swing it around. Go down with it. There we go. I'll just do it like that. Alright. Now, need to quit moving. There we go. Turn that back out. Down and in. And we will just pull over here. That might have been part of my problem, was being, what do you call it? See, the tracks aren't moving. Tighten that up. Try and get as close. That's probably gonna make me get hung up. No. Okay. So let's go for a ride. Go for a ride, short ride. my hand off a little bit there. $332. As far as the game is concerned. Riding along in my automobile. I'm gonna buzz through here. I've always wanted to do it, and I'm just gonna try it. Can I make it? Can I make the turn? Oh yeah, that's not bad. All right. Undo the straps. Slow down right there. 85,000. Yep, there's still some. Did they fall? Oh, still got one of them up there. I'll tell you what. Switch to the right, and we will unload it and just do it that way, because I know that works. And I don't know why they get stuck up in the air like that. So now I'm back up to 523,000, which is getting close to where I was last night. But no, I had to go spend some money. Yeah. Had to go buy some cabins and do some landscaping, and it's not even part of the challenge. Not even part of the challenge. Alright, so I think my next step, and it doesn't have anything to do with the challenge, okay? But I think my next step, I want to move the silos and stuff that I have down there by the cabins. If I continue to play on this game, that's what I'm gonna want. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna park this truck right here. Okay. Hop in the car. Hop in the car. And we're gonna drive up to the top. Drive up to the house, and I'm gonna look out, because I can't remember exactly what spot it was, but I was looking and I was like, you know what, that's where I need to put my silos and stuff, the cell points for like the manure, you know, the TMR silo, which the TMR silo would probably be good if it was next to the cows. Now see, right there, I think right out in there is where that needs to go. And then if I do that, then those two silos, the fermenting silo and the TMR silo, Those trees don't have to come down. I don't need to see those anyway. But then if I move it straight out that way, which that's part of where I go to get my grass, I follow the dirt road out. Like, I cut through the woods, but I'm going the same direction as the dirt road. So, yeah. All right, now let's see here. No gear shift, no dash lights, nothing. But the car runs. Pretty cool. I like this car. I like it. I don't care. And I don't know why the game won't pick up that log. Alright, what did I do with the processor? Oh yeah, so starting equipment, right? I've kept the equipment, but I parked it in here just because I don't use it. I did when I first started playing the game, and I actually had the that was in there. The two wagons was in there. Although I bought one of them for removing rocks. This trailer right here would not pick the rocks up out of the field, but that I bought that one and it would. So, yeah. So, and then that black trailer or tractor, the Dukes, the Warrior, it was part of the starting equipment. And I had everything in there at one point. I wanted to keep everything rusty, like use rusty equipment, but I got into doing the yard work, and there is a mower that has a rusty, like, used look to it that I found, but it's only 3 meters wide, so yeah, I don't like that. I'll just run out here. Still need to get the straw up, but I really anticipate making my money today with the logs. So I don't see how that's going to be a problem. I don't see why I need to really do that. Now, I'm curious. I want to say I'm around 650 logs. So I'm on PC. My game is not froze. Well, I mean it's kind of froze, but it's not like screwed up. Whenever I'm on this general settings screen, it's like the menu in the game just kind of wants to slow down. I know it has to do with how many mods I have or what mods are in there or something. If I drop that down, it doesn't do that. Like if I drop it down to like 100 mods or something like that, it doesn't do that. But yeah, so what I wanted to check, I'm at 695 trees is how many I've cut down. Let's see, 42 hours I have on this gameplay. Fuel usage, all that stuff. I'm not sure what's what. Work hectares, 196. Plowed, 23. So, yeah, I just don't do that stuff. Harvested. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool to see. 695 trees. Something else that I can check while I'm at the animals. Straw. We'll swing by there and see how much straw I I'm not sure if I still have any in the. I'm not sure if I have any. If not, then I need to plant something that has straw next. Total mixed rations. Yeah, so they're not starving. They need attention, but they're not being neglected. Let's see. That doesn't seem like it's straight, but it is. It looks straight. Come on. Slow goes the dozer. It's not really a dozer, but yeah. Can I get a better view? Not really. Not unless I take it all the way up like that. A little bit better view. I do know I need to kind of cut it wide. I'm going by the silo. I just want to see. I may have to grab a tractor and a treader or something, but I want to see how much, if I have straw in my silo. In my silo. I don't need that to be out like that now. Yeah, I don't have the little board there, so I'm gonna have to grab a tractor. I can use Sadie because she carries Sadie carries everything. So let's go grab it, and we shall see. We shall see. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Now, I need to pull that up. Am I on the wrong side? What the heck? What's going on here? Come on. I went on the wrong side. How you like that? Cab view is not always the best. Alright, open cover. Start filling. See what we have. Soybeans. No straw. Alright, so I got soybeans to sell. How much TMR do I have? Is that 771,000? Or is it 77,000? Yeah, I edited the XML on this so that it holds a lot. That's my thing. And I'm trying to get away from it. I'm trying to get to where slowly working myself down to the kind of like the realism or whatever. Unload. Now, zoom in a little bit. We're going to back up. We're going to go ahead and clean that up while we're in there. Come on. there. Turn it on. And then unload that. And I'll tell you what else we're going to do while we're at it. Hitting the wall or something back here. Silage. Picked up 16. We're about to change that. Okay. So $40,000 liters. I haven't bothered buying a tanker yet. For the slurry. And I don't know, excuse me, I don't know how much I have as far as 28,000 income. $28,552. I believe that is the highest that I have been money wise in the game so far. Okay. Let me check the menu. 88,000 liters of slurry. So I would expect to be able to get at least 40,000. So let me see, what do we have? Animals. That just does water. That one's 25,000, but it only does 8,000. So that one's 15,000, and it's edited like crazy. It's 73,000. Whoops, wrong one. Trailers. Let's see. 21,500. And that does 67,000. $67,000. That would pay for itself. That would pay for itself. Right now, that would pay for itself. Even with the delivery fee. Now the question is, will it pick up shipped off this? Will it pick up at Missy? Will the slurry pit pick it up? Function multi-product. What does that mean? Everything. Slurry tanker, fuel animals multi-product. Sorry, take the multi-product. That's what we want. Eliminate attachers, warning signs, vinyls. Okay. Oh, I put it in there that way. Already? And it's right behind the other trailer. We'll do this. Whoa. Do the mirrors work? Nope. See, if I had tried to back that up like that, I would have missed. Okay. Now. Let's see how good my memory from ATS is. See how good my skills are, because I'm doing this blind, kind of, sort of. So, if I cut it over, that's gonna be straight, pulled up. See if the trailer's straight. See if I do it. See if I get it. I don't think I got it. Nope. Ah! Oh, I didn't open up the cover. And that's going to be, yeah, no, it's not on there yet. Come on, come on. Get those wheels up on there. Nope. Come on now. That tanker is supposed to do slurry. Why? See, this don't make no sense to me. This is where I get frustrated. Does this one have to be, trailer have to be turned on? What about R? Why is it not filling up? So all it's doing is adding the thing. That is supposed to pick it up. And it does say slurp. So before I spend any more money or change anything, before I do anything crazy. Up, my bale of hay got moved. That's not cool, man. That is not cool. "32 Studios." I'm not happy. This is not cool, man. Is your pickup too high? Is that what it is? Because I don't have no mod where this should have to be like hooking up a hose. Not a happy camper. Not a happy camper. And I ain't doing 10 loads. And we'll figure that out. Either I'll let it go or that'll be that. So. Not a happy camper. Now, how much room do I need for that stuff? How much room? let's check out the landscape. Okay. Over here. So there is a road right here. Let's make this bigger. Right? And we'll just go like that because the grass where I mowed has gotten on the dirt. Let's take care of that first. Keep tapping that. Alright, that goes down to a side road. So now let's go back. And we will come up this way. We will get the stuff, the grass through here. And I want to say there's some that comes this way. We'll just do that for the heck of it to make sure we're covered. So now we go back. I don't need, if I run out this way, let's do it like that. Let's go this way. That's probably far enough. And we will go three deep. That's as far as I went, ain't it? Okay. If that's not enough room, we will adjust it. Oh no, I went. Alright, hold on. Right here. We'll come back out a little bit further. We'll go like this, and then over, and then we will come back and get that. So, I'm going to take some Mountain Dew. Do I want to leave some trees right here to kind of block it some? I thought there was another tree down. Was I mistaken? Alright, so we'll keep those two. We'll keep those two. We'll come up here to this one. Okay. Something's not right. Okay, it's there. I know what's going on. I didn't close or open that back up. So, anybody, if you're watching the, what is it, FarmCon, what have you seen that may have surprised you? And what have you seen that you like? And is there anything that you've seen that you dislike about the new upcoming FS22? So, for me, I was surprised to see the animals. There's a scene where there's cows in the background, and there's three of them going across the screen. Two of them are walking, and one of them kind of has a little pep in its step, almost like it's jogging. It definitely moving faster. That was something new to me. And to be honest with you, I didn't know they had this one cow in real life where at the beginning of last night's stream or video, they where the guy's standing by the tractor before he gets on it and drives it. They show this brown. I don't know if it was a cow. At first, I thought it might have been a bison or something, but now, don't laugh at me. I didn't know. I think it was a cow. The more thought that I gave to it, I kind of got excited. It was like, wow, maybe they're going to put some buffalo or something in there, because there are very limited, but there are some buffalo farms, I think, where they're trying to raise the population of buffaloes. But anyway, I thought that might have been something, and it may be like a new breed of cow, and it may just be nothing. Like it may be nothing related to the game other than it just being an animal, and that's what kind of cow they could get to. But the way the cows were moving at two different speeds was pretty cool. One thing that I didn't know, and I'm glad that they're doing, but I wish that they would do more with the, and I'm pretty sure that they said it with both the cows and the horses, is that you would be able to move them to a different location. You would not be like locked down to just one pen. Like, in my understanding, that you would be able to like load them up on a trailer per se and move them to a different you could have a different area fenced off, that there wouldn't be like grazing, and you wouldn't be able to like round them up, like they would on a ranch with a horse or something like that. Of course, nowadays I think they use four-wheelers. I think a lot of people use four-wheelers. I don't know for sure, but just the moving technology, it would seem that would be the type of rounding up they do now, as opposed to riding horses. Now, I'm sure there's still people out there that use horses, but I thought that it was cool that they mentioned that you could take the horses and cows and would be able to move them to a different location. My wife and I, usually on our maps, and I haven't put them on here yet, but I do plan on it. I was actually thinking about it last night. I do plan on it because, especially with putting the cabins, my wife and I will put horses on the map. Just like 2 or 3. We used to like fill a pen up and sell them every 10 days, or we would do several pens of horses. Starting out, it seemed like that was an easy way of making money, and it is an easy way of making money. But I honestly feel like the cows make more money, a lot more money. Um, um, and I'll talk about that for a minute here in a second. But the one thing that has disappointed me so far is that they keep talking about they're adding this or they're adding that. Um, and I can't, it's hard for me to look at it from Giants' perspective because I'm I play on PC. I also play on Xbox on occasion. Um, Not a whole lot, but mainly PC, and mainly because of the mods, which is what I'm getting at. They talk about sorghum and grapes and strawberries, the cake now. Honestly, I have not seen a cake production. That is the only thing that is new to me. I haven't seen a cake production. Um, but everything else that they've showed so far, as far as um, vehicles coming to the game, we've already got Demco. There are a couple of new brands coming. Yes, I will agree with that. Okay, and with that being in base game, but some of that stuff we already have in game, or most of it. Crap, going too fast. Most of it we already have in game. So at this point, I'm not overly impressed with the game. I do believe that it's going to be a good game, if not a great game. But sequels are hard. When you make one game after another, I think it's hard to come up with new content. That's why I don't play Call of Duty anymore, because it has gotten to the point where it's just the same thing over and over. I'm not sure if in FS22, if map makers decide to, hey, I'm gonna bring this map over to this game, right? A lot of people liked it, whatever. I'm not like that, man. I've heard a couple maps mention that they were going to be brought over to the new game. If I have not played it, I'll probably play it in FS22. But if I played it in FS19, I would rather play a new map over a remade map. That's just me. And that's why I don't play Call of Duty anymore, because it's gotten to the point where it seems like it's the same little present, but in a different wrapping paper. That's the way I look at it. Now, you can agree, you can disagree. That's me personally. That is just the way that I look at it. Now, take it with a grain of salt, whatever. I'm disappointed that they really have not brought anything spectacular new to the game from a PC aspect. Everything has been, we already have it. It's just going to be who's making it and how's it going to be coded. That's the difference that I see. So I don't know if I'm going to do any farming. I need to plant something for straw. Ah, come on. Hey, I'm curious about something. I am curious about something right here. This may be ridiculous, but That on this mod, it says that this will hold everything. And it's not going to hold slurry. So it doesn't hold everything. Or anything. Oh. They were wrong. Now let's see. 12,000. A 7R has caught on fire on a local street and has caused a traffic jam. The milk contractor is unavailable. Manure. How much manure do I have? Slurry. See, there's 100,000 slurry already. Crazy. 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 One of these days, I'm gonna get that right. One of these days. How you doing today, Farmer Trucker? I'm doing great, sir. How are you? Just working on this challenge. I did an update video, and I was like, I'm gonna keep playing on it. So I just decided to end the update and just start a new stream. So yeah, but I'm doing great. Thank you. Switch to the left. That's what I want. Alright. Now I need to put that to the front. There we go. Doing great. Alright, now I need to switch to the right. Okay. Very good. Now I'm home, thanks. Right on. Glad you're home, man. It's always nice to be home, especially if you want to like take a nap or grab a bite to eat or something. Be around your family. It's always good to be home. Have you been keeping up with the FarmCon? So I unloaded, and then what I've done right there is just unloading it and then reloading it to kind of straighten it out. Some of the boards were getting a little shifty on me, so yeah. What I'm in the process of doing right now, I was cutting these trees down, for one, to earn money, but also I'm going to move some of the stuff I have, making a new feature. Yeah, it's dinner time here, so I'm trying to get the kids to finish their dinner. Yeah. I'll let you eat and try not to bother you too much. I'm just going to be cutting down trees for the most part. It's the boring part of this is cutting down the trees. I don't really like cutting the trees down, but it's got to be done for the challenge, and it's got to be done to put the stuff where I want it. So might as well make some money at it while I'm doing it. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be good like that. I've had mine. They just take ages eating. I'm gonna tell you what. When I was growing up, me personally, if it took me a while to eat, it's because I didn't like what I was eating. I've never had a problem with getting my food down. Now, if it was lima bean, as a kid, I did not like lima beans, and as an adult, you will not hear me ask for them. Oh yeah, see, I get fed up on cutting one tree, man. I do not like cutting trees, but as an adult, you will not hear me ask, "Hey, can we have lima beans for supper?" No. But they definitely took me a while to eat because I had to drown them in ketchup to be able to eat them. Now, I will eat them now if that's what's made and that's what's put on my plate. But the only time growing up, I took my time eating if it was something I didn't like. Fed up on Spectacle Island, clear trees. Tree devour. Yeah, see, I thought about using the tree devour, and I actually have something kind of like that, but it doesn't do the wood chips as far as when you grind up the stumps. It is a stump grinder from FDR Logging, and then if I have small pieces of trees laying around, I do have a wood chipper that will chip those, but I haven't even been using it. I did when I first started this challenge, but I haven't been using it here lately. I'll give you a view of what I've got going on. The map is Jack Pine, and the, what do you call it? It's Jack Pine. The challenge was a new farmer small equipment map. So, um, let's see. I'll just hop on this tractor right here. I think this one don't take long to start up. I haven't even used this. I bought that thing for lime, and I haven't even used it. That was a waste of money. So, let's see. There's my house up there. Shed, rusty equipment I found. I think it's pretty cool. A rusty car, house, workshop. Rusty silo with a multi-fruit extension. Cows. So, the starting equipment we had to start off with. Well, that's a pickle. Dead right there. Let's see. Alright. I don't like doing this, but and to be honest with you, it doesn't bother me to do this. I just was not planning on doing it. Now, give me the red hand. Yeah, no hand there. Okay. Let's try this again. Not so fast. Beck's Mod. I use Beck's Mod's Tree Devourer. It holds millions of liters of wood chips and removes trees in a blink of an eye. Huh? Yeah, I don't. So, how do you get Beck's Mods? I mean, I'm in her Discord, but is it one that she has on the? Is it in the Discord, or how do you? Because I don't think it's in the mod hub. Yeah, so here's my house. I have cleared out all these trees overlooking. This area right here is what I was working on this morning, over to the left. So these trees down through there is what I just got through cutting not too long ago. I added some cabins with a little lake down there, just kind of some passive income. But there's Missy B's slurry yard. That's a bale cell point, a TMR mixer, and a fermenting silo. I want to move those things. I also have a silo down there for buying stuff. But I want to move them over there in that area where I'm cutting the trees at now. So that's kind of like an overview of all these trees and stuff I've cut. Now if you look out in the distance, there are trees there. It's just the way the game is set up. It's not going to pick them up until I get closer. So yeah. I messed up with the cabins. And it wasn't the cabins I messed up. It was the trying to shake the ground around the pond. So Yeah, there's a fermenting silo, the TMR silo. So these 5 items. Once I get done with the challenge, I'm gonna keep playing on this map. So I was just thinking about like down the road, what do I want to do down the road? So there's my piece of equipment that has the tree stump, the grinder on it. So like here's like my little cabin area. I was just kind of doing this up as like a rental place. But when I was working on the pond and I came through here, rounding off the edges, like making them smooth, it took the ground down right there. So I'll have to get rid of that and replace it. I was just doing kind of like a little picnic area. So when I first placed the cabins, I did the dirt road. Okay, I will check that out. Click on that, then download the list individually, not the whole folder. Okay, yeah, I'll check that out. So the I had a circle driveway, and I came up beside each one of the cabins and put like a little parking area. Put like a little parking area. I want to put some vehicles out here, maybe some decorations. But when I went to smooth the pond out, it ended up, yeah, kind of messed up the terrain. So I'll have to reposition everything and make it look a little bit better. And I thought about like leaving the pond there, maybe putting like a boat, and then moving all the cabins, clearing land out through here and maybe up on the hill, and spreading the cabins out, and then like just having this like as a little area you drive by, maybe a playground or something like that. I have 42 hours. The last I checked, I have 42 hours in this game. All I have to do now, if I can keep from spending money, all I have to do now is earn about another $1 million. So really what that relates to is 10 trailerfuls of logs. I'm getting about 100K off of one full trailer of logs. So that's my goal. That's my goal for today. Before I go to sleep tonight, I want to be done with this challenge. I'm ready. Let's see, I'll park this over here. I'm ready to move on. I got another map that I want to play on, and I'm creating a challenge for it. So that looks off to me. The steering wheel's not straight. There we go. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. And then, so I want to continue to play on this map for time to time. So once I get my $1.5 million, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to fill up my cow barn. I think I've got, I don't know, I'll look and see how many cows I have right now. But I know with 500 cows, I can make, just off of them, I can make $250,000 a day selling the milk, manure, and the slurry. So that's kind of like my go-to as far as making money. But it takes about $1.5 million to get them started for the first 10 days. To do 500 cows right off the bat. So the new challenge, I'm calling it 100%. Blur's 100% challenge. So the rules is going to be that you have to use a map that has more than 25 fields, 25 or more. Now I happen to be doing it on a 4X map, so it's going to be, it should be maybe a little tougher, or at least I thought it was. But the map that I'm doing, turns out it's pretty easy to make money. It's got production on it. So the 100%, you have to, by the end of the challenge, you have to own the whole map. Okay? You got 25 fields. So you have to plant and then harvest every field. So if you buy a field that has corn in it, right? You can plow it out or you can harvest it. But that first, whatever's planted in the field when you buy it does not count. So you have to actually plant the field and then harvest what you planted for each field. So that's 100% as far as the fields are concerned. And then 100% as far as the different fruit types that are on the map. So I'm not sure if there's any fruit types on this one, but I'll look and see. You have to at least one time plant and harvest every fruit type that the map offers. So if I look at my map, I have 89 cows right now. There you go. Let's see. So I have to plant wheat, barley, oat, cotton, canola. All those crops right there I have to plant at least one time. And then from there, let's see. I got the map. So you got the map. The fields you have to harvest, the fruit types, and you have to do 100% of the work. So, course play, follow me, and what's the other one? Auto drive cannot be used. Okay. You can't drive 2 tractors at one time. If you're going to do 100% of the work, then you have to, those 3 mods will not be allowed. And money cheats will not be allowed. So, other than that, mods can be used. You can choose your map, as long as it's got 25 fields. I wouldn't do no man's land and put out a bunch. You got one field on there, and and there's some logging maps out there that there's one. It's $1,600 to own the whole map. So I wouldn't do that kind of map. I wouldn't do that kind of challenge or that type of map. But if somebody was to do that, okay, so they got over on one, right? But they still have to plant and harvest every type of thing. I hope that somebody wouldn't choose a map like that, where to buy the whole map's not just super cheap. But it is a logging specific map, so. But yeah, that's it. 100% those items. And if your map has production, You have to run each production one time. So the map that I'm doing is Alaska Delta Junction. Like, it's got salmon on it, which you can make a lot of money off of the salmon. So as long as you do one pallet of salmon, you know, you have to make a pallet of boards and then take them to the pallet production to make the pallets, and then you have to take them to the salmon. So it's just each production has to be ran at least once. And I can't think of anything else. I thought about, like, okay, every silo that's on the map you have to use one time. All the animal pens. I'm not going to go into that. Just the items that I have mentioned. So not every map has animal pens. So not every map has production. Yeah. And I may put it like as a bonus, you know, like, hey, give yourself a pat on the back if you do this, you know. Um, if you do the animals 100%, good for you, you know. Um, if you use all the silos and sell points at least once, you know. Um, the train, if you have something delivered by a train, I don't want to get into all that kind of stuff. I just want it to be, mainly the biggest thing was that you do 100% of the work and that you do all of it. Yeah. And I want it to be a little bit of a challenge, and for me, I thought that would be good. I don't think it would be overkill. Whoops. Okay, come on. Get off of there. I knew it'd straighten up at some point. Yeah, hopefully today I can get that posted on Rusty's Facebook and Discord. So I did not mean to hit those that time. So the area that I have smoothed out right here is the area of trees that I want to cut out to be able to move those silos and stuff over. That's kind of how I do things. I'll smooth out the ground kind of as a way of marking the trees that I want to take out. I was just looking to see. I think I may have enough to make a full load now. I'm not sure. I think I went a little wrong with mine starting 250K. It's made the start very slow and laborious. So, do you have a challenge on that Facebook group? Oh, I should definitely have enough trees because that's halfway loaded. Similar, but also different to yours. Buy the map challenge. Okay. Hey, I'll check that out. Yeah. This map right here. I bought this map, whole map, a while ago. You see how big that is, and it's only 37,000, right? So I cut down. It didn't take that many trees for me to cut down to where I was able to buy the whole map, you know? So I don't think this map would fall in the category because it doesn't have, it doesn't have 25 fields. So, but yeah. So what map are you doing your challenge on? This is the first episode, but it had the details in the description. Okay, I will go. I've got your channel saved. I will go check that out. Like I'll go look for that your first episode, and I'll definitely check that out. Let me see. Okay, that's full enough. Full enough. 250K is not bad, depending on the map that you're playing on. Now, if you're start from scratch, it makes it a little bit tougher. But like you got. What I was thinking, like you have Spectacle Island. This is the first episode. Spectacle Island. Like the Alien Gym maps. Those are easy to make money on. Crap. I'm supposed to be in. Yeah, I'm supposed to be cab view. That's just my personal thing right now. Minus 250K. So, yeah, I'll definitely check out the details. No land, no equipment, and you're in the hole 250K. I started playing on Spectacle Island. I was going to do, I don't know if you would call it a survival, but it was going to be more of like a role play. Yeah, minus 250K. Yeah, that'd be a bunch of contracts right there. $118,000. That is the most that I have gotten off of one trailer, and I'm not done yet. $115 plus 8. What's that? Like about 126,000 right there. That's the most that I have made off of one load. Alright, back to cab view, sorry. Cruise control. But yeah, they that salmon, right? I make 100 just off of doing that. The only thing that I have to give it is pallets and diesel fuel, right? I make $120,000 a day off of one load of salmon. I've done 3 live streams. I'm going a gameplay video to clear a chunk of it before I do another live stream. People will get bored otherwise. Yeah, you might be right. But me personally, I'm not really doing this for the other people. I'm just doing I'm doing the live streams just because it was something I wanted to do. So I want to try and make some videos. But if this was something that has intrigued me and I wanted to try it out, so yeah. And all that's going to the back. I keep forgetting to switch it to the front. Go move this out of the way. And we'll park it back over here. Right over here by the tractor. Yeah, I get that. I'm not bothered by what people think, but I get pretty bored of the same thing over and over. I may change my mind because I haven't edited a video before. So I've done a video, an actual like edited a video. It was for personal use, and I didn't. It wasn't a video like gameplay. It was pictures put to music because someone had passed away. And that's the only editing that I've done. And that's not, to me, that's not like cutting up a video and cutting this section out, shrinking that together, cut this section out, pull that together, and then put the sound with it. I haven't done that part yet. So, let's see if it picks it up. this may be enough. I may have cleared out enough to move that stuff over here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and clean this area up, and I'm not going to move this stuff over here just yet, but 37,000. Whoops. If I don't turn that off, it'll pick up all those, all that stuff. Well, no, it won't pick it up because this one only picks up wood chips. Let's see if this makes it up the hill. You think it will? I think I can. I think I can. Go, 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 go. Oh, yeah. The truck loaded with logs will not make it up that hill. Slow down. So this little thing right here, I took and edited the XML file so that it would only pick up wood chips. And I think it holds 1,000,000 liters. And then the pickup I made wide on it. So when you edit it to be hold like 1,000,000, there's a thing that you add behind it where it what's it called? Update mask, and you make it say false, right? So it doesn't register the weight of the product that's going into it. There's a tanker that wood chips is not accepted here. Where's the wood chips gotta go? Hold on. Oh, duh. Whoa, that's not supposed to come on. I lost my train of thought, and I'm going the wrong way. Awesome. But yeah, it acts like the thing's empty, and it doesn't weigh anything. So just stretching my back a little bit. I had a little tanker that I okay, hurry back. I'll be here. $19,000. That's not bad, I guess. Wood chips do not pay a lot. Alright, so I'm kind of getting away from that area right now. Let me see. I know what I'm going to do. We're gonna park everything up here for now. Okay. Parking everything up there for now. Riding along my automobile. Oh, okay. Cool. I'm just clearing out these tree stumps in this one area, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to try. I'll just take that one tree out right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to that other map, the Alaska map, just for a short little bit I was going to show you that map. So you just let me know whenever you're back, and yeah. Only have about 6 more tree stumps to go, so. Says something about, oh yeah, so there's a little truck that has a little tiny tank on it, right? It's a UMod 400, and I have it set to hold 1,000,000 liters, which is you know, it's kind of like my go-to. The tank, when I filled it up, I forgot to put that update the mass to where it made it think it was empty. When it got to about, I don't know, 50,000 liters or something like that, the truck tipped over backwards. It was pretty funny. I knew exactly what had happened, and so I went back in and changed it to where it changed it to where, you know, it doesn't register the weight. So let's see, I'm going to leave this vehicle over here also, and on this side of the road, whoops, let me go get that stump. That's up pretty right there in the grass. Yeah, I forget. Little things I forget, man. And then it's just like, it's kind of like one of those aha moments, like, aha, I know what I did. Yeah. It's all good. We can't laugh at ourselves for doing stuff like that. What good are we, you know? So, yeah, alright, now let me check. The silos I don't think it's going to be a problem. Let's do Missy Bees. Where is that slurry pit? Well, the bell cell point's going to be a good size. So there's room for it. Okay. So then the silos are not that wide, so I could put one there, one there. And I think what I may do is put these down here first, and then put the slurry pit further away. I think like in real life, the further the manure pit would be away, the better. There's a wood chip sell point. I wonder how much it pays. Would it be worth? I've never checked out that one. Let's see. That's only 5,000, so that looks like it would fit all right. I still kind of want to go back with it some. With that only being 5,000, I may go ahead and place it so I can kind of judge it, go by it. If I put it off of the road, further back. AJ stuff is normally pretty good on price. Yeah, I just don't know if it would pay more than what, as far as like the wood chips. Um, and that may be something I hold off on until that only costs 5,000. So that may be something I hold off on until I make my $1.5 million. Should be good for 5 if you want to change map. That's saved, so yeah, give me just a minute. 2 emails. I'll have to check that in a little while. I want my update for ATS to come through. Update for ATS. So ATS went to, I think it's 1.41 is the current one. I bought a garage from Frankenstyle Customs. So it added like a little town on the map, and it has a real big garage. So it's like you own this whole block of land, and there's a couple businesses there. There's some construction site like a warehouse where you can take jobs from. So part of that is already on the map. They just added to it, and then it made it like a real big garage. And it there's actually a car wash next to your garage. It's part of the property that you own. Along with that, it gives you 4 different trailers that you can go in, and they have a video that shows you how to put pictures on the side of it, or like logos or whatever. So there's 4 different ones. So you could do your logo 4 different ways, or like 4 different paint schemes, and you would actually see those trucks driving around the map. I think I paid somewhere between $25 and $40 for that, right? So let's see. There we go. Alright, where am I at? Silos. Okay. So, when I started off, let me do this. When I started off, I didn't start with the starter map. I started off in Farm Manager. Okay. So there's the starting farm. Okay. You get this field, which I didn't bother planting the whole thing because I'm only going to use the canola to make diesel fuel. So you get that field. Now this animal lot right here you have to buy separate, and the horse pen, and I can't remember, I think this is sheep right here. The horses are right up here, so you have to buy those separate, right? But you get the land here. Let me show you. So this that's green with field number 1, that is what you start with. So you see the animal pen's not green, and this is not green. Now the cows are over here. Now you do get the cows, but you do not get field 26. I bought that. I bought the horse barn, and I bought this field. See the horse? See how small that is? 35,000. So I bought that, and then I bought this area, which is 95 acres of grass. I made a lot of money off of that. So the roads, like what's blue right there, that didn't cost anything. I went ahead and bought that just in case I had to edit around a road or something like that. But what I started off with was this piece of land right here. That blue, that right there. And that's where I started my logging. So, it put me inside that building. So, this is where I started my logging at, right? There's a gold mine right there. And further over, there is a rock quarry, rock mine, whatever. So there were some trees all down through there and around the Bell Cell Point right here. I placed that lumber yard in Bell Point. So where I'm at right here, dang it. Yeah, where I'm at right there, that's the property that I started with. Now, I've got 19 hours. I've cut 63 trees, and I've planted 120. To me, the trees are not close enough, right? But, and they're not, I don't think you get as much wood out of them as the ones that you plant. So as I've been cutting them, every day I try and do at least one pallet. And then over here, I've placed the trees, and I've actually planted more back here than what there was originally. But I did them, if you look, I did them in a U shape, so that I could come in and cut the grass right here also to do for silage or whatever. So this is, let me show you what I think is cool. Which way is it? Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, I like a forest to be more dense too, but so you see the fish? That's a sockeye salmon. So you got a fishing boat, right? If you come over to here and you give it diesel fuel and pallets, it will go out and go fishing for you. Now what I like about this as opposed to other you see the size of the spawn area? It's a little off, but I've had 23 pallets right here of salmon. A lot of the maps you can only spawn in like 10 items at one time. Okay? So I'm not sure what that is right there. Cell point or something. I haven't used it yet. Or a buy point, something. Don't know what that is. But what I've started with was over here, which is all the wood factory type stuff. So you got the sawmill, right? Which is right there. There's your wood chip sell point. And then the next one I bought was this right here, which it makes boards. Come on. I actually do not have enough to spawn out the boards. So, and then right here is firewood, which you need for the smokehouse. Okay. You could take these if you get too many of them, and you can bring them over here and store them in there. Come on. 108 pallets you can store in that spot. And then firewood, boards. This is the pallet factory, right? Yeah, 15 pallets. Okay. Now you see how there's 2 rows of them, but you see how far it goes back? There's no other production that I have seen that allows you that much space to spawn stuff in. So if you don't need all those pallets, you can store them in here and use them later. And then you got barrel. Yeah, like the sugar factory and stuff. Oh wow, it's pushing them all over the place. Or are those 2 just there? No? Well, I'll deal with that later. But anyway, so let's see. Yeah, so that's what I started with. And then I bought the salmon, right? So the next thing that I want to do, and I'm not sure if I've done it yet. Sugar factory, sawmill, bale sell point replenishment. No, okay, so the next thing I need to do is the fuel. This map right here, let me tell you, this map right here, there's a distillery, right? Barley, rye, corn. Yeah, it's going to give you some type of liquor. Barley, rye, corn, and water. Yeah, water goes right there. And you need the barrels. So, I got canola because I'm going to produce some fuel, so I don't have to keep buying fuel all the time. To me, this map right here is well balanced. If you, I don't know if you've been paying attention. So it's a 4X map. This right here, Tamar Trading Post. It's a sell point for something. There's a gas station. There's a airfield coming down through here, and you actually have a personal airfield. There is the smokehouse. Where is it? Which is right here. Okay. Now I haven't put any salmon in it. I brought pallets over here. So if you have too much salmon and it won't fit in there, you can come in here and store the salmon or the smoked salmon. The salmon is about $2,000 a pallet. The smoked salmon is about $3,000 a pallet. So, to me, it would be worth it. This is another sell point. They take a lot of the pallet goods, and occasionally you'll see a plane fly in and land on the water or take off. I don't know the map real well. This is just a storage point for barrels and stuff like that. And when you need them, you spawn them out. You know, they'll spawn out right here. I do know that. There's an oil refinery, like crude oil, and then you can turn it into diesel fuel or whatever. There's some more airstrip type stuff. That's the shop. Uh, there's plenty of storage on here. Let's see. That's a Sell Point Alaska Gold Company. Yeah, the gold mine. Um, Williams Feed and Seed. You know, there's a diner. I mean, it's just when whoever made this map, and I need to learn the name and put it in the description when I do the videos. But whoever made this map, in my opinion, it's a well balanced map. Yeah, it's got big fields. It's got smaller fields, right? I've never seen the salmon on a map before, which is pretty cool. The water over here by your farm, and see, there's your you can't fly this plane or nothing, but you have a plane and an airstrip, right? A little takeoff strip. This waterfall, man, when you drive by that, the sound that's just, I could sit here and go to sleep listening to that. So now I got this crazy sugar factory. Let me show you something real quick. This thing is insane. Now I'm trying to only use it one time per day. Okay. So watch this. Okay, it's running. There's one pallet. There's the other pallet. And there's the message saying I can't place no more. That thing is insane. So this right here is my sugar beet field. I've only filled it up one time. And I still have 308,000 liters of sugar beets. So I don't know who edited it. I think I remember where I got it from. It was from a server that I joined on somebody's Discord, and they had this mod pack that they give you, you know, so that you can play with them. They have that, and they have a whiskey distillery, Jack Daniels thing, plant, whatever. That they, both of them are insanely fast as far as how they produce. Now, when I played on the server, I couldn't figure out, the first day somebody had $7 million, and I couldn't figure it out. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know how they're doing it, and I kind of got frustrated. Nobody seemed to be playing at the same time. And I was like, man, if I could go on my own map, and I know the mods that I have, and I know what I'm doing enough. Let's see. This is the rock. Is that right? That's dirt. That's not the gold mine. No, is that the gold mine? Yeah. Okay. All right. I think that's the gold mine. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have a plane. I have a helicopter. So yeah, I could download a plane if I wanted to, but I didn't like how the helicopter flew. So I don't like. You have to put rocks in there, and you have to give it diesel fuel. So I'm gonna hold off on running this one. I'll have to at least run it one time. So, but I'm gonna hold off on it. You just pick up, you bring your front loader or whatever, get your rocks and put in there, and yeah. So there's more, several layers of stuff for you to mine if you want to do that. Yeah, so I like it. It's a well balanced map. This is going to be the map that I'm going to play the most until FS22 comes out, and that's why this map is why I'm trying to finish up my challenge on Jack Pine, so I can free up some time to run this. Oh, let me show you something else, and I haven't noticed this on any other map. Just because I've never paid attention, so I don't know if it's like this or not. If you go out in the water, you hear the sound. It's almost like it sounds like you're swimming. I don't know if you can hear the sound of it or not, but to me it sounds like you're swimming. And there's water right here, so I wonder. Yeah, and that's the production. So most of the production that I've used, okay, is you can stop on the first step, right? You can go in with the sawmill and you can just sell your logs, your trees, right? I can take them and I can make boards and I can sell the boards, okay? Or I can take the boards and make pallets and barrels. From there, I can take the pallets to several different places, or the barrels go to one of the whiskey distributor. So, and when you start this game, if you play this map, if you choose to play it, I don't have the starting equipment anymore. I have a couple pieces, but I started on Farm Manager. You get the same kit, except for the land. You get the same tractors and stuff like that as you do on New Farmer, right? So that 18-wheeler, let me turn the super strength off. That 18-wheeler and that tank will allow you to carry crude oil also because of this map. But I got that 18-wheeler, right? Where's the trailer? I may have sold the trailers, but there was two red like box trailers or like grain trailers that came with. I got that tractor, the harvester, and even in Farm Manager, it comes with all the same equipment. That's an auto load trailer that I came with one of the maps I downloaded. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. It's well balanced. So, is there anything you might be curious about that I can maybe show you as far as this map? Alright, so I got the canola planted. While I'm in here, I think it's in this. Okay, so it's not there, then it's got to be here. That's the big diesel plant. Where's the small one? Silos? So that little diesel plant will, as far as like just driving around with tractors, I'll never use everything that I can make with this. I don't know how much it makes per hour or anything like that. I do know I put canola in it one time and I never had to mess with it again. But on here, I've gone through quite a bit. Yeah, yeah, and it's no worry. I'm not trying. I'm not going to try and talk anybody. It's a 4X map. I don't want to try and talk anybody into playing it. I'm more than happy to show it to you. You know, hey, this is why I like it, and you know, not not everybody likes 4X maps. Not everybody likes production, but as far as I'm concerned, I've already messed with production enough to where I feel like once FS22 comes out, I'm not going to have a problem doing production. So if there's anything that I can help you with, feel free to ask. Um, yeah, but I'm going to go back and I'm going to keep selling logs on the other map and try and get to my 1.5 million today, so I'm done with that. But oh, there's a question I have for you. How do you do your thumbnails for your videos? Is there a certain program, or let me show you this right here. So I got this picture that I put on my. I didn't put it as a thumbnail, but it's a background. So like I have a couple of screens, and on the left hand side of this picture, um, Canva, Google it. Okay, on the left hand side of the picture, I didn't quite crop it all out, but like just to take a picture and be able to put words on it or something like that. Um, I definitely need to figure out that. So Canva. I will definitely check that out. Go back to Jack Pine. So yeah. I put those pictures on the Rusty's Discord. Bruce said you couldn't even tell that it was Jack Pine. Okay, man. Perfect time for rain. Let's see. I need to get that up. So manure. I've already sold the manure. Manure. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm not sure if I can use the corn straw. Not sure if I can use the corn straw for the... Can't remember exactly where that's at. think it has to be regular straw. Oops. Come on, come on. Yeah, I think it's got to be regular straw. Alright. We'll just go sell that. We will just go sell that. Mm-hmm. Money, 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 money. What's it gonna give me? What's it gonna give me? $95,000. Cool. Covered. Money, 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 money. Money. Which one of them tractors do I want to use? I'm gonna do this just for the heck of it. Screen tearing. See, that's crazy. I get screen tearing on this, but I don't get it on that 1.4x map. Like, that's freaking blows my mind. I think the other one pulls it better. I believe the other tractor pulls it better. Screen tearing. That's crazy. Well, welcome back. I just decided I was going to go ahead and plow this field and may plow the other one. But I think I'm going to change tractors before I plow the other one. This one's a little bit slow. YouTube. Okay. So what's that for? Which one's that? So the link above is a YouTuber who will show you how to use Canva for beginners. Might help you understand how to use it. Okay? Fair enough. And this is going on 3 hours. So I will know where that popped up at. That way I can come back and after the fact grab that. Canva.com is the page you need to create your thumbnails. Okay? I used to have a program, and I can't remember what it's called, but I used it to make t-shirts. It allowed me to make what was the file, the type of file called? It had a certain dang it, JPEG. It's not JPEG. You can change colors and text. Anyway, there's a certain type of file where let's say I wanted to cut that tractor out, right? Or everything that's in this picture that's red. Or the preset pages for what you want, like thumbnail or YouTube page banner, etc. Okay? Let's say that I take a picture of this right here, right? And everything that's in red, I want to cut out, right? Just cut out of the picture. I could select red and it would take it out. Alright? But I can't remember a vector file. I think a vector file is what I'm trying to think of. This thing takes a second for it to start up. There we go. Yeah, it allowed me to create vector files, which is what you need to like make t-shirts and stuff. If I still had that program downloaded, that would have been the perfect. I knew how to use that program and I could have made some um, really cool thumbnails. Um, but I'm not used to. I can't even remember the name of the thing. I'll have to go digging through my emails to find it. Let's see. Unload. Drop it down. That tractor just sounds so much better. Once you're used it, it can take seconds to make a thumbnail. Okay, cool. Once you're used to it. The hard part for me is going to be being creative with how I do my thumbnails. It's one thing to take a picture and it's one thing to take a picture and throw some words on it, a title or whatever. But the type of pictures that I want to take that would to me, I think a thumbnail should tell a really quick story, right? Between your picture and your title and whatever you put on the thumbnail. Like right off the bat, there should be like a little teeny tiny story that tells you what your video is going to be about, and to capture somebody's attention. Getting that right is what's going to be more difficult for me. Alright, let me see here, turn it on. We'll go right here, I think. Whoops. So what's that look like? It's going to be 45? Let's try 45. So yeah, I struggle with that, but I don't think I've done too badly up to now. The titles can be a pain sometimes though, especially for live streams when you're not at the point, but soon will be. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. But you know what? We'll figure it out, man. We'll get there. Alright, that looks more like what I want. Is it wide enough right there? That little bit's not going to matter. Okay. Yeah, yeah. That is not optimized the best that it can be. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna have to swing out with this. Now, yeah, grab that. Oh no, man, you're fine. Yeah, yeah, you're fine. Um, I think everybody, I don't know. I've always thought that everybody would be behind. Period. Um,
Hello, Moto.
hey, uh, crap. Hello, Sandy. 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 I'm still on mic. Still on mic. Still on mic. Video capture, audio input capture, audio input capture, mic, audio. Hello? Oh, okay. Alright, alright. Cool, 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 cool. Let me see here. Let me do the. So I have two audio input capture. So that's the mic. Audio, uh, settings. Yeah, I'll just mute the one. Wow, cool. Thanks for letting me know that. I have two mic setups on there. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, I've never had anybody that that's been able to. I have people come in the stream, but I've never had a situation like that arise to where to just totally test everything. Whoops, there we go. So, can you still hear me? Can you hear me now? That's what I need to know. Can you hear me now? Let me scroll back up here. I mean, the mic's keying up, so main. Oh, duh. Yeah, the mic's keying up, so thought you were. So, yeah, I'm not on the call anymore, but I was. I just didn't answer the phone in time. So it was probably my wife wanting to know if there was anything as far as bringing something home. You're here. I can hear you now. Okay. So let me try. I'm gonna switch the mic setting. If you don't mind, let me. I'll talk on it for a minute. And let me see. How do I want to do this? I'll go to backgrounds, Alt Tab. Let me see. No, I have to do it on main. It has to be on main for me to be able to see that. So if I mute this one. Okay, the sound is there. The game sound's there, which that's not part of it, but when you were on Be Right Back, you were mic off, but when you were saying Sandy, I could obviously hear. Yeah, so if you can hear me now, let me know. You can hear, but I thought you were a minute behind. Okay, so I had two mic settings, is what it was, and I could see one, but I couldn't see the other. So I will have to, and this one's keying up real loud. Like the meter is blasting. I don't like that. So when I hit Be Right Back, the background comes up, right? That's the problem. It has to be on main. So do I need to that one isn't as loud. Yeah, that one's not. Be Right Back, no sound at all. Okay, hang on, my volume is low. Okay. No sound at all. What about now? Adios, amigos. See, I just don't think. I think this is slower than doing the other way. I think that is slower. So we'll just turn that off and I will just drive. Be right back. Be right back. Be right back. So what I'm going to do is do a loop right here. And we're going to see if we can't just do some circles. Because I honestly feel like the other way is slower. You're right. I prefer doing circles. Yeah, so there's some times where, like right here, I'm overlapping, right? And sometimes that, it doesn't bother me, but there's just sometimes I want to do GPS for whatever reason. Um, there, there's sometimes where like my arm, especially if I'm doing a real big field, um, if I'm doing the driving and not using course play, there's sometimes where I want to give my arm a rest. So I will use GPS and use the joystick just to make the little U-turn. Um, but on this small field, it doesn't. There's no need for GPS. It, Now, if I'd been going long ways, it would have probably been better. But that little back and forth that I was doing right there, um, yeah. The turning radius on this tractor is not all that great. That's why when I got to the end, I just went out kind of wide and straightened up. But now, I prefer to use course play, to be honest with you. Um, and it depends on what I'm doing. But definitely on big fields, I prefer to use course play. Oklahoma, I use mainly course play. Um, the other day, I was getting kind of, I'm not going to say bored. Sometimes skipping a road. Yeah, yeah. Um, for me, I think that's a mind game, right? Because it may be easier, it may be just a tad bit quicker to skip a road, um, but it gives me the feeling like I'm backtracking, and that's why I say it may be a mind game with me. It makes me feel like I'm going back because when I get to the end and I turn around and start going back the other way, it's just almost like it's almost like I'm backtracking kind of thing. And, yeah. So a minute ago, a little while ago, while you were gone, I got the straw up out of this field and went and sold it. It was 300,000 liters, I think. Made about $100,000 off of it. Something, I can't be honest with you, I don't really remember. But it was enough to put me past halfway for the money. Let's see, bring that up and fold it. Whoa! I missed a spot. Unfold it and make it go down. And I don't know that I missed it, but anyway, I got that now. Hate backgrounds, but that does feel worse on bigger fields rather than small to medium ones. Yeah. Yeah, and small to medium ones, you know, it's just quicker just to do it yourself. And bigger fields, it allows you, if you're using coarse play, it allows you to do something else in the meantime. Quite a bit for straw, yeah. Well, it was corn also, so the corn stalks is what it was. It wasn't actually straw, but the corn stalks seems to pay better. Plus, you get more of that than you would like straw. I think. Had that been straight up straw, I don't think I would have got 300,000 liters. Maybe 200 or 250. So, this is already fertilized 50%. Now, so it needs lime, and I have not, I don't know how many times I've done this field, and I have not limed it. So, I don't want to buy something and then not ever use it, so. Yeah. Yeah, and see, I need to plant, I guess I need to plant, well, the crop ain't gonna matter, but I need the straw, so, I need the straw. Let's go get some lime real quick. Get the squeeze in here. Put that back on that screen. Lime. Hey, look at there. Just what I need. $2,000 worth. It's 100,000 liters for 2,000. That's pretty good, ain't it? Bam. 36 meters wide. I messed around. So that little Eurospan pack that this comes in, there's the gray, what is it, gray, there's a gray one, a red one, and then there's also a cedar. I messed around with the XML file on that cedar, and I've got one that will and I'll double check to make sure I still got it, but I've got one that works like a what do you call it? Matter of fact, let me go check. I'm curious now. It doesn't say in the description of it. Where's the cedars? I think I still have it. 18 meters. Okay. I'm just curious. With the cedar planter, you can sow fields. I don't think that's right. I don't think I have it anymore, because the corn and the sunflower should have popped up. So yeah, I don't think I have that one anymore. I had it edited where it worked like a planter also, like a seed drill. Yeah. But yeah, this little booger right here is 36 meters wide right out the gate. Yeah, hey man, you have a good one. Thanks for that link, and I will definitely check that out here in a little bit. I'm probably going to take a break from this map. 242. So I know I'll probably be watching Bruce after a while, and so I won't be streaming. This will probably be it for me streaming. But thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great day, man. I really do. Get this lined up, and then I'm probably going to end the stream and take me a little break and come back to it. Change maps or something. Come on. Yeah, man. Catch you later. Wow. A little bit right there. Let's see, now this should be like, did that slow down just now? I think it slowed down. Looks like it slowed down. Possibly. Let's go right. Okay, we can just park it. We should be done with that. Park it right there. Alright, guys, if anybody watches this later on, thank you so much for stopping by.